guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. I just want to wish you guys a pleasant good evening to all my viewers and all my subscribers. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are keeping safe. For all those who are going out back to work, I am wishing you guys safety and please take precautions. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you guys for samosas, and this was requested by one of my viewer and subscribers, so I'm just shouting out to Robin. I'm making your samosa today. I hope you like this step. So first of all, I have in here 1.5 cup of flour. I'm going to be adding some oil, so I'm adding 1 tablespoon of oil right in the flour like that. We're not going to add any baking powder. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to knead this to a dough like if we're making roti. And I'm just going to add my water now. And I have here regular room temperature water. So I'm gonna knead this to a dough, and then I will come back and show you guys how it looks. Nicely done. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover this with a tea towel, and I will leave this down until we're preparing our potatoes. So I'm gonna come back and show you guys. So we'll start preparing the potato, but I'll walk you guys through the step. So guys, I have 1 pound of potato here. I peel them and wash them. And for samosas, we have to cut these very small cubes, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut them into the cubes and then cook them. But you can always cook the potato whole and then cut them after, but I don't like to take that chance. I like to put mine, cut it before I cook them. And you want to boil these nice and soft. For all those who know or had samosas before, you will know that they are made, the inside of the samosas are small little cubes of potatoes. So I'm going to continue with this, and then I'll show you guys the next step, but you don't want to make them too big. So guys, I have the potato cooking on the stove in about half a teaspoon of salt because we want the potato to cook with flavor. I'm going to cook this until they're nice and soft and tender, and then I will take them out and we will continue with the next step. Okay guys, so on the stove I have about 2 teaspoons of oil, and I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of whole cumin or geera, and we want it to warm up in the oil a little because it's gonna release a natural flavor from the cumin. When it goes into oil, it releases a really nice flavor. Guys, the geera is nice and brown now, so I'm gonna add some onion into here, and I have 1 onion cut, 1 whole onion that I'm adding, and this is already giving us a very nice fragrance. Look at that. So we're gonna fry this up about a minute, and then we're gonna keep adding flavor. Guys, the onion is frying up about a minute now, and we're gonna add half a cup of frozen green peas right in like that. And we just want this to fry up a little because it's really hard, rock hard right now. Guys, this peas look like it's nice and cooked a little. So I'm gonna add some coriander seed, or some of us from Guyana know it as garam masala. So I'm gonna add this to start cooking in. We don't want too much, and I just add 1/4 of a teaspoon in here so it can release its natural flavor in here once it gets heat. So we have the cumin, and that's the geera, and now we have the coriander seed or garam masala, the whole seed. So my peas are jumping out the pan. Did you see, Jessie? So now I'm gonna add how about adding our potatoes now, right? And then we're gonna start adding more flavor. So my potatoes here nice and cooked in cubes and soft. Guys, if they mash up a little, that's fine. And then we're gonna turn this up. You can also make meat samosa, but today I'm just gonna make vegetable samosa without meat. So now we're gonna add some salt for flavor, and I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon of salt, and I can taste after to see if I need to add more. So just half a teaspoon, because I cooked this potato in some salt as well. And guys, I have my stove on medium because I want to add all the flavors and let them cook through. So let's see here, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the flavors now. So we're gonna keep adding. I will add some chili, crushed chili, and those of you who like your samosas spicy, you're gonna like this one because we're adding some extra hot flavor. So it's looking good already. It's starting to look like the samosa filling already, right, Jess? And now we're gonna add some chili powder. We want to give it a nice color, and I'm gonna add a quarter of a teaspoon of chili powder because this is red, so it's gonna give a nice color to the filling as well, right? And guys, if you don't have it, you can leave it out, that's fine. It just add a little bit of a color and a nice extra flavor, but if you don't have it, you can certainly leave it out. And then what I'm gonna do at this point, I'm gonna add some turmeric powder, and that's gonna be even nice on the color. So quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a quarter of teaspoon turmeric powder goes a long way. So I'm gonna turn this up. So guys, when you're boiling the potato, make sure that you leave it with a nice texture so they're not like mashed potatoes. Look at that now. Color is nice, right, Jess? And last but not least, we're gonna add some hot green chili. I cut a whole green chili into small pieces, and I have a little bit of coriander, just the stem, about quarter of a teaspoon of coriander, and that will give it that nice samosa taste. But guys, look at it. Tell me how nice this look, right, Jessie? And my mouth is drooling because the smell is nice. I can already smell like samosa. But what I'm gonna do at this point, I'm gonna taste one piece of this potato to see if I have to add more salt, because we don't want to start filling and it's not it doesn't have enough salt. So Jess, you want to taste or I should taste?
I want to taste.
Okay, this is gonna be hot. Let me know if we need some more salt.
It tastes so good.
It tastes good? It's hot, right?
You don't need any more salt.
I think we have enough salt. So guys, I'm gonna let this cool off. Spicy too, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start filling it out, but I'm so excited right now. So guys, this is our potato, peas, and all the different ingredients, and it looks very yum. Jessica can relate to that because she's been eating it since then. And here I have my dough. It's nice and ready and soft. So what we want to do, guys, is that we want to take tiny little piece of dough like this, and we're gonna roll them off flat like if we're making roti, but we're not making it very big, just to make a small little filling. So I'm just gonna roll these off, and then I'll come back because I don't want to roll one by one, and then I'm gonna roll all the little ball, and then I'll come back and show you guys when I finish the next step. Here's one of these little guys. We're gonna flatten and roll it off to make it like like if we're making roti, but we're gonna have to use it. One of these are gonna make 2. Guys, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna cut it like that. And then what we wanna do here is to make a cone. So we're gonna take this, but we need to put water. So I have my water here. We're making a cone. We're gonna seal this with the water. Let me see here. Yep. And you wanna make sure that the one side is lapping over to the other side, like that. And then inside here is where we're putting our filling. So Jess, my filling is right beside you, so if you want to. So this is what we're doing. So we're taking up a little bit of the potato, and make sure that you have the seasoning and everything inside. And then we're making small ones. You want to wet the edge of the circle and fill it enough that you can have room to close it. Not too much that you can't close and you're gonna have some spilling out, but just nicely wet the edge, and then you're gonna seal them like that, right? You're gonna seal them like that. And then this, it's supposed to look like a triangle, but it doesn't matter. Whatever shape you get out of it. It's just like if you're making a pie, the same concept, but the filling ingredients is different. So that's nice. After you start making it a few times, you'll get the hang of it. So you put your water here and make sure that you seal it properly. The first one I did, it didn't turn out as beautiful as it can be, but then you leave an opening like that. So once you start filling it, then you'll get the hang of it, and then you try to fill in as much as you can, but leave around here so you can seal it. So just if you want to show what I'm doing, and then you just put some water at the edge like that, and then you seal like this. You just pinch it in until you reach around to the other end, but don't bother about the shape. It's not the shape that matters, it's just the taste and the flavor. So here it's supposed to be like that and looking like this, like a triangle, but it doesn't matter the shape. I have some made all different kind of shape, but it doesn't matter. Once the flavor inside is right, that's all that matters. So I'm gonna keep doing these, and as soon as I finish, I'm gonna start frying them. And I made some tamarind sauce because samosa is known to eat with tamarind sauce or mint sauce, but I didn't make any mint sauce today. But we will show you guys after we finish how beautiful they look. So guys, we fill all of it out. They don't look perfect in shape, but don't worry about that. If your shape is not the perfect triangle, it will still be nice. We got about, I think, 16 of them. So the next step now, I'm gonna start frying, and then it's time for us to eat. My oil is ready, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start frying them now. So I'm gonna put one at a time, and I just make sure that my oil is hot. Yeah. So I'm gonna try, I don't wanna crowd it. When this one starts frying, then I'm gonna flip it. I think I can add another one right now. So I'm gonna put one here, and then I'm gonna fry them until they're golden brown on both sides, and then I'll take them out. So guys, here is our finished product. The samosas are done. I made some tamarind sauce because that's what it goes best with. The shapes of my samosas are not perfectly done, but the filling, it tastes exactly the same. So I have to do a taste test, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open one of these, and they're still warm, guys. See, it's nice and soft, and look at how beautiful the inside is. Can you see, Jess?
Whoa.
So you can see some of the green peas, and there is green chili as well.
I just want to say something. the shape wasn't perfect, but it looks yummy.
But how it tastes? You had a lot of the filling.
Yeah, it tastes
So what I'm gonna do, I made the sauce a little bit on the runny side because that's how when you buy samosa it
This
is.
is gonna taste so good.
And guys, you just have to, I'm drooling. You just have to fill it up nicely in there. And the outside is nice and brown and crunchy. I'm speechless because I can't wait to take a bite. So I just want to shout out again, this recipe was requested by one of my viewer and subscriber, and that's no other but Robin. Hope you like the step that I did today. Hope it's easy for you to follow. And to all of you guys who are watching, I just want to cheers for you guys at this moment. So cheers. Guys, I don't know if I have food hanging on my, but the exact flavor when you buy a perfectly good warm samosa and you bite into that cumin, the roasted cumin, how I cook it, and that coriander seed, and a bite of chili, and all the different flavor layered in there is the perfect taste and combination. On the outside, I didn't make it too thin. I put a thin layer, and the crust is so nice. Guys, it's soft on the outside and the inside is full and packed with flavor. So guys, if you never tried samosa, this would be one recipe your family would love, especially if they love potatoes. And this can be a very good snack, or you can have this for breakfast, guys, for all my vegetarian friends. So there is a meat version of it, but I didn't make the meat version today. But guys, I'm very happy the way it turned out. Like I said, the shape wasn't perfect, but the flavor is so good. I'm gonna take another bite.
I need some of this.
So good. And with the tamarind flavor, the perfect thing you're looking for. So good. Hope you guys like this recipe. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done. I hope you guys have a good, blessed night. Until then, bye for now.